Every country has a system of manners that is rules for behavior. Each particular culture has a history of accepted behavior. People teach these manners to their children. Everyone in the culture usually agrees on what a good behavior and what is not. Is not. When you visit a new place, you need to learn the manners for that place. But, but what happens when many different people come together? If what if they do not know the rules of this place? The internet is the place like this. So the spotlight on rules for behavior on the internet. In 20, 20 and 12, 1 a quarter billion people and a quarter billion people across the world use the internet. People use the internet for many things. One of the most important is communications. The internet helps people communicate quickly. And there are many different ways to communicate using the internet. People email longer messages to friends or co-workers. They post short images and links on social networks like Facebook or Twitter. Twitter. Or people add
Add.
add add their comments to news websites and online group discussions. But in all these ways of communicating, people sometimes write hurtful things. That is why many people think it is important to teach internet manners. Some schools and universities now teach students correct internet behavior. There are many rules to follow. Today we will look at just a few of them by asking the questions who, what, that, how, and where. Who? The first question is who are you writing to? It is very important to remember that the other people using the internet are real people. This sounds funny, but it is easy to forget. Rob Reiber is a community manager at the company reputation.com. She helps people communicate safely on the internet. He says it can be hard to relate to people you are talking to online. In real life, you would not openly insult.
Insult.
In short, in short, in short, sometimes to his or her face. So why do it on the internet? Reading hurtful words online is just as bad as hearing them in person. People may be less careful to have good manners online. This may be This may be because they do not have to use their real name. This rotates people, but it can also affect their behavior. Andrew Zuckerberg is a marketing director for Facebook. She thinks that the internet would be better if people use their real names. She told a discussion group people behave a lot better when they have real names down. I think people take advantage when no one knows their real name. They feel like they can say whatever they want because no one can see them. Secondly, consider what to write on the internet. Everything a person writes online will stay on the internet forever, and a person does not know who will see what she writes. Heather Armstrong learned this when she wrote about her work life online. She tells her story on her website .com. I started this website in February 2001, and years later I was fired from my job of because of this website. I have written stories that include many people in my workplace. My advice to you is do not do this thing. Do this. Never write about work on the internet unless your manager knows and agrees to you doing it. Many people have had problems with their job with this way. Some people have even had problems with friends and or family members. Several guides for the website reputation.com. She teaches people and companies how to test themselves online. She shares this idea. Follow the 5 minutes rule before you post online. The next time you are tempted to send
tempted
to send a narrative post, wait 5 minutes before sending it. You may change your mind about what you want to write, but writing you still has saved yourself from possible problems. How? The next question is to ask is how to write online. The most important thing is to fit the situation. For example, Christy uses the internet for work and for her social life. When using the internet at work, she always makes sure that she has spelled words correctly. She writes in full sentences with correct language. But at home, Christy uses different ways of communicating on the internet. She uses less correct words and smiley faces.
Smiley
faces. We didn't know which way to communicate in each situation. One thing that is especially difficult to communicate over the internet is humor. When people speak face to face, they can hear the way a voice sounds. They see a person's face and body language. With that voice and body language, it is very easy to understand something wrongly. Your father is reputation.com talks about the golden rule. That is, you should always treat people the way you would like to be treated. He says the golden rule is especially important when it comes to what you say and how you say it on internet. Before posting anything online, think about what you are saying. Is it unkind? Would you be happy if someone attacked you in the same way? The golden rule works as well on the internet as it does in real life. Do your best to obey it. The last part of the internet manners is asking where are you sending messages. It is easy to accidentally send messages to the wrong person. Check that you have the right address. before sending anything, any